Imagine being a soldier in the Middle Ages and being up on the castle battlements, doing your job. I'm in Australia at the moment and it's spring, it's raining, and by Queensland standards people are saying it's quite chilly. But could you imagine having to do something like this in Europe in the middle of winter, rain, hail or shine, and you're up there on the walls keeping an eye out, probably blowing into your hands to stop them from being cold. Hello. And just the general drudgery of being a common soldier. And then imagine walking into a warm room with a fire going and a broth, hot meal, freshly baked bread. Imagine the comfort that would provide. And we sort of miss out on this because we're creatures of comfort so often in our lives these days. And it's the sort of thing that you don't think of much. There's many people that do work in jobs where they're out in the weather and they suffer discomfort on a daily basis. But for the most of us, we're tucked away nice and warm, whether it's our warm air-conditioned cars, heated cars, or in our comfy seats with our instant food, or whether it's in our home with the heater on and such. But imagine back then where you still have to get on with everyday things and things aren't instantly done. So it would have given you a different perspective on life, and it should give us a different perspective on medieval people and how they thought and why they did things in certain ways. It really should open our minds a little more to what they were thinking and feeling in that day and age. And we should seek, as recreationists, as living historians, if you will, we should seek to recreate these conditions as often as we can. Not just, and not for reasons of saying that, we've done it and you haven't, but for reasons of study and research. It gives us further insights that we might not get on our own. And you only have to do it once really to get a little bit of a taste. And maybe you can do things more frequently to learn more and advance the knowledge that you get just from having a little taste of it. So for example, we shouldn't shy away from being out in wet weather wearing armour or medieval clothes. We should embrace that, and obviously not every single time it's raining do we want to be doing it, but we should move towards a better understanding of medieval people and life in general, and by putting ourselves into uncomfortable situations that those people would have been, as long as those situations we're putting ourselves into aren't dangerous or are life-threatening or potentially hazardous, then, or if we can find a way to do it to make it less hazardous, then I think that we should do that. If we're serious about teaching people, about presenting medieval facts and recreation through our own personal experiences, it's something that we should embrace and we should relish and be excited to have the opportunity to do that. And I think that is going to help us bring better knowledge and better insight and better experience to people, and therefore a better understanding of people and life and times of the Middle Ages as well. So that's my challenge to you, dear viewer. Find something uncomfortable, whether it's a hot day, and work out what it would have been like for a crusading soldier of the 13th century in that sort of hot climate, or not even so far as that, any place along the Mediterranean in Europe. Imagine what it would have been like. They didn't just shut down warfare or shut down military duties just because it was a hot day. So we should experience that and know what it was like so we can better talk about it, or get out there and in the rain, in the cold weather, go out and experience it and bring back some knowledge for the rest of us so we can better discuss things and learn about these things, because that's why we're doing it. I mean, we are doing it because it's fun, but we're doing it to learn so we can enhance our knowledge and therefore get more levels of fun out of doing this sort of thing. So that's my challenge to you today. Get out there and get into the thick of things, bring it back and start informing other people about it. God bless.